Anyways, I was raised Catholic, and my aunt, who's a nun, told me about the nuns on the bus while we were talking about immigration reform. And, you know, it makes me, I think I'm the most proud about being Catholic when I think about people like, you know, women like the nuns on the bus who are sitting up for Catholic social justice.
That's great. Thank you for coming out. And tonight here, y'all are great. Thank you for coming out. Really appreciate it. We are all immigrants. Es la pura verdad.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola, gracias por venir. Gracias por
Gracias. 11 million. So I urge all of us to open our hearts beyond fear, to lift up what really matters in our nation, and to open our arms to welcome in those who work so hard around us, those who may be hidden from us, those who have given and risked so much to be part of our communities. Citizenship, because we want a path to citizenship for everyone who's participating in building up our economy and building up our country. It is only the right thing to do. It's raise your hands, raise your voices for comprehensive immigration reform now! One more time. Well, we're so glad that you've come out this morning. We're here to report on our visit with Representative Webster. Now, we're really glad to have Melissa here who can talk a little bit about the experience there. She shared her heart and why this matters so much for a person from this area. So, Melissa, do you want to say a little bit?
One morning on January 29, 2008, at about 7 a.m., ICE agents surrounded my home. They rang the doorbell repeatedly. They knocked and banged on the windows and doors. And they knocked until they woke up our daughter. The knocking and the yelling went on and on for what felt like forever. Thankfully, my husband was not home. 2 days later, as I was backing out of the driveway, 2 ICE agents pulled up and stopped me, and in front of our children, questioned me regarding the whereabouts of their father. That day, ICE brought fear to our home and our children. About 3.5 years later, ICE was back, and this time we weren't so fortunate. After taking our daughters to school, my husband pulled up in the driveway. He was apprehended and taken away. What was his crime? Coming to the United States with his mother in 1985, when he was just 17 years old. He's worked and paid taxes and contributed to our society. I believe working to feed your family is not and should never be a crime. By the grace of God, my husband was released in 3 days. He was released because we chose to fight back, and our community chose to fight with me. Thanks to the efforts of many organizations here today, I have my husband and my children have their father. And as of 6 weeks ago, my husband now is a legal permanent resident. We need comprehensive immigration reform because it is simply the right thing to do. So will you join me and nearly 70% of Floridians in supporting immigration reform? Yes! All right. The best way you can do that is by contacting Senators Rubio and Nelson and your respective congressmen and let them know as often as you can that you support immigration reform. And don't stop there. Sign up to volunteer, be a part of the community actions in your district, and help us pass comprehensive immigration reform now. Thank you, everyone. Amen.